Okay, I've just opened the game for the first time today. It's 7:14 in the morning. And I have no notifications showing, even though I had requests showing for me to go in here. I'm refreshing. Let's see what I get. There. So there's my first page of notifications. I've never had to refresh the very first time I've gone in. I do not, I will tell you, I don't like the delayed responses sometimes on receiving these. It's a pain. Okay. Now we'll refresh again. I have a blank map, no notifications. Sometimes I wait though. There's a little hesitation. You have to wait for that ding on the lives, and then sometimes an additional couple of seconds. There's more. So right now in the beginning of the day, it appears that I do have to do this multiple times. Well, so far, what, 2 or 3. Let's see what I get the next time. Okay. Boy, this is unusual. I've never had it open up to a blank screen before. So I'm glad I'm updating the video. I hope you are too. Probably tired of hearing from me. Okay. What will be interesting to see is when I tape this later on today. I'll try to get in 3 intervals because I will need to do this for my video tonight. Okay, blank map. Nothing's showing up when you first go in. I bet we're going to get a lot of reports on that today. Except for those people that know to refresh anyways. We'll see what happens. The day is just beginning here for me. Ah! But it's nice not to get those continual invite friends pop-ups. I actually haven't seen one of them. Now, see, I didn't get anything that time I refreshed. I've just gotten a map. I didn't get anything. But I will refresh just one more time to double check. I've got nothing. I received all my notifications. I'll pause here and continue later on today. Okay, it's now 7:30. It's not that much longer than my first start of this video. I received I had 2 notices for something, for requests, and it shows. But I'll still do refresh of my page because in the past I still had more behind, and we'll see what happens. Not much time has passed, however. Next time I'll wait a little bit longer and accumulate a few more. I don't like this. You know, I was thinking about this. The map opens. We're not getting messages to send free bubbles anymore. Have you deleted that option? Are we no longer able to send free bubbles? I also see you don't have the invite friends pop up either, which was okay. It came up frequently, but you don't have it at all. I find that odd. Perhaps that's an error on your part. Okay, I have nothing. Not even free bubble. I don't understand. There's no sending people 3 bubbles. Okay, we'll discuss that later, and I'll go back to this later. I'll pause it for now. Okay. It's about 8:15, and I actually wasn't going to tape this part, except that I just opened the game, and this time I did receive notifications. I didn't get a blank map. And I sure would like to, I accepted 3 bubbles, but I haven't seen anywhere, I haven't sent bubbles anytime I've opened. So let's see what I have. There's one. That's probably it. I just got one notice here. I'll probably just won't have anything else. Let's refresh. Come on, refresh. Let me know if you did away with the free bubbles, okay? I'll be have some very upset. Just one thing at a time here. It said I had 10 notifications. I was actually just going to go into the game and play one of the new levels for a guide, but when I saw I had notifications instead of a map, I thought I'd start recording. Now one more. I'm getting them one at a time now. This hasn't been much longer. What was it, an hour that I did it last time? I'll know better when I watch it. It's hard for me to remember when I'm actually making it. I know I talk too much, and my emails are too long. You don't have to tell me. Nothing there. Okay, so I'm going to go play a game. If my problem should happen to show up, I will show it to you on the video and see if it shows up. So I'll be back in a few minutes, or in a little while. Okay, I'm doing one more for now. It's 9:40. This time I don't have a map that just shows up. I do have notifications. Let's see if I get some free bubbles this time. This is driving me crazy, not thinking that we can do free bubbles. I'm receiving free bubbles, but I haven't been able to send any. Nothing. Let's try one more time. I always like to double check just to make sure at least one time. If this one's blank, I'll stop refreshing. Okay, there's nothing there, so we're done with those. And I've heard my little ding there, so I know that, and waited, so I know that there isn't any delayed notifications. But I would like to know what happened to my pop-up for free bubbles. Thanks, and I probably will do one more a little bit later, and then I'll send it to you. I did want to mention one other thing, though. I have a suggestion that I didn't write out in the email, and that was in regards to charms and wishes, or charms, yes, and wishes. I know that we no longer can buy charms, but I was wondering if we could not have both charms and wishes available. Some people like to buy charms. They're not thrilled about buying wishes, and many do not. And some end up leaving the game because of it. The other thing is, if that wish is available, they may use it, but for those that don't have any charms and want to use them to buy a wish for the charm they want, especially the precision, because that's the most common one, to buy it each and every game costs them more than it's worth, and they don't pay any more money, and therefore if they don't do very well, they also leave the game. So I was thinking perhaps we do have strict no charm players, and perhaps we could have the charms available for those who want them, and for those who don't use charms and we know that they're stuck or having trouble at a particular level, we could wish them the use of one charm to try to help them out, or to see so they can see how it works and if it helps them. And that is much less expensive than to buy them a whole charm. However, I think I'm not sure how you're doing with your the revenue on paying for the wishes and no charms, but I do think that would be a good combination so that you do have a choice, and I think your players would be a lot happier. But I would not add the tournaments. I would keep the tournaments out and just leave the choice of buying a charm, gifting a charm, buying a wish, or gifting a wish up to each individual player. And that will meet every player's needs. That's just my suggestion. I'll make one more video in a short video in a bit regarding notifications, and then I'm going to be done. But it'll probably be a couple hours because I'm going to take a break here. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, this will be the last time that I go into the game for today for the video. It's been a few hours. and I'm coming back in. I did, look at this, I've been gone for a few hours. I have one notification here, but I didn't get the map. There is one point I want to bring out, nothing to do with notifications, that I brought up before, and I think I forgot to mention one of my reasons for that suggestion for the Wish and Charms. And that was that the reason the option for the Wish, Charm of Wish, Wish for a Charm, and the charm itself should still be available, is that, like I say, if someone is stuck and uses no charms or does not have that particular charm, then purchasing gifting a wish for that person for a one-time use of that charm is much cheaper and will probably be more likely to be purchased than just the charm itself. So I hope I've made myself clear. I'm sorry, I just woke up and I initially had only had about an hour and a half of sleep when I started this. So as you can see, I'm still refreshing. This time I just got the map. I have not received one free bubble pop-up since I've been doing this. Not one. I did have one person respond to the post that I made, and they said they've got a pop-up after several times refreshing, that they do sometimes get it. So this is a problem. Let me know if free bubbles are no longer offered. As you saw before, I was receiving free bubbles, but I no longer see a way to send them. This is the end of the recording. I know it's long, but I wanted to show you the different times of day to see if it was still a problem. The longer you're away, the more notifications you're missing, as you see. And they are starting to show when you first open up instead of the map. So whether or not that's an intermittent problem or a real problem should probably be checked out. Thank you very much, and please keep in touch.